Just another short video. Yeah, so as I just mentioned in the previous one, I just finished a couple of 2-hour Spanish classes this morning, and you know, these things are hard. Part of the reason I'm going there is because A, I obviously want to learn the language, but B, it's a challenge. You know, you're in a room with 10 people. Learning a new language is always difficult. Then you try to converse in that language, learning new tenses and verb conjugations, and you know, unconsciously and consciously, that there's a very, very high chance of you making a mistake, and the rest of the students in the room knowing about it, and certainly the teacher knows about it. And a lot of, certainly for me, and I think for everyone else, stressful situations in this particular type of environment. Now, quite silent, not really offer my answers in any great length where I could get it wrong, but just sit there, and that'd be a far less anxious and stress-free experience and position for me to be in. But that would result in, obviously, me not learning the language as well, because I wouldn't get to practice formulating sentences, and B, it simply means that I'm avoiding the anxiety. So again, I would always attempt to ask questions in class, obviously in the language that I'm learning, Spanish, and in the latest tenses that we've been learning and using. And certainly I'd feel anxious beforehand, because there was almost 100% certainty I was going to get something wrong. But it didn't matter. I went for it, as I always do, and I felt stupid and awkward whilst doing it, but afterwards, yeah, I was happy I got through it. And afterwards, as obviously the end of the lesson came out of there feeling happy. You know, I've accomplished something. Yet again, I put myself out there, knowing I was going to make a mistake in front of 10 different people, and I did sometimes I didn't, sometimes I got it right, but I got through the other side feeling slightly more confident, also happy in myself that I'd pushed myself forward to address an anxiety that I noticed within myself, and safe in the knowledge that I'd also learned a little bit more of the language, which is obviously one of the primary goals and focuses of it. So again, it's just another example of how I'm conscious of all the anxieties in my life, and I use every single opportunity that I possibly can to address an anxiety. If I feel one, I do the opposite. I don't shy away from it. I do the exact thing that's going to combat it, because I know eventually that anxiety, by me doing that, will eradicate itself. No, I will eradicate it, of course. Alright, this is definitely the last one for today, although I have salsa tonight, so maybe I have another experience to share. Thanks for listening. All the best on your quest for positivity.